The future of the EU could be in danger after it emerged Italy is plotting to attack a key rule which has kept the creaking bloc's currency alive. Mario Draghi's government wants to abolish moderate borrowing, so that debt-plagued countries like Italy can once again get their hands on exorbitant amounts of cash, on tick. The so-called Stability Pact limits the budget deficit of the Eurozone countries to 3% of economic output and the total debt to 60%. It was introduced to control government spending, especially in countries that have a history of ropey public finances. In order to better cope with the consequences of the pandemic, these rules are suspended until the end of the next year. However, Brussels is planning to reintroduce them in full from 2023. Italy and several other EU states have lobbied against the rules for years, arguing that they unfairly target smaller economies in the bloc looking to develop quickly. But northern EU countries, namely Germany, refused. They argued member states should have manageable debt, especially after the 2008 banking crisis brought about in part by banks becoming overloaded with debt. The status quo remained for years and seemed unlikely to ever change. But now Mr. Draghi and EU Commissioner Paolo Gentiloni are reportedly hoping a relaxation of rules introduced during the pandemic will remain, allowing his country access to more cheap debt. Italian publication Repubblica said the pair are currently waiting to see the outcome of this month's German federal elections. Once Angela Merkel's successor has been appointed, they reportedly want to broach the subject, which many debt-prone EU countries have long complained are too tight. French Economic Minister Bruno Le Maire told the paper that the Italians' goal is to maintain the pandemic's rules. It is claimed that Rome wants to undermine the strict criteria in the long run. However, doing so would make governments in northern EU countries look like they were unnecessarily relaxing rules for their spendthrift southern neighbors. This would play into the hands of populists and inflame anti-EU rhetoric, making such an eventuality unlikely. However, Mr. Gentiloni believes there is a technical trick, which will keep all sides happy. He wants the rules axed for EU countries which have reduced at least 1/20 of the national debt every year until the hurdle of 60% of the gross national product has been met. In this way, the strict criteria can be skirted around without a head-on battle to alter the EU's rules. It would also allow northern EU countries to save face by pointing out that the important 60% hurdle would remain, it is claimed. In reality, though, it would relieve relentless pressure from Brussels on countries including Italy, Greece, Spain or Portugal, which all use the euro, to consistently reduce their debts. Additional reporting by Monica Pallenberg.